Howdy folks, TJ here. Thought it'd be fun to show off a little bit of fly tying gear that I have. This is my fly tying kit that I take with me when I travel. Water bottle, size of the case, really sweet. Everything's in here other than hackle and thread, but all the tools, the vise, everything in this sweet little case. So I wanted to show it off. I purchased it heck, it's been a number of years now, but I think it was a link from Alibaba, and it showed a picture of it, and I go, wow, that looks pretty sweet. And so I typed in fly tying vise, and they had all sorts of vices that you could buy. I've only purchased once through Alibaba, and it seemed to go okay. You know, it is from overseas. There's transfer time and higher cost of shipping to get it over to you. But it ended up working out in the end, and I'm quite happy with this little kit. In fact, one of my friends, Jeff, also purchased one, and I think he's equally as impressed. Everything, again, is in this sweet little case. It's quite small. So normally all I do is I take this, some thread, and some hackle, and I'm ready to tie flies out on the river, or if I go to a trade show, I'm always on the ready to tie some Kebari. So I'm going to get things close up. I'm going to open the case, show you what's inside here, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera or video, and I'm going to go in close and show you this fun little fly tying set that I have. All right, so here's the nice little case that everything comes in. Heavy duty plastic, of course. Nice front latch on the front, typical hinge on the back here. And all you do is pull that, and out comes the kit. All the goodies inside. So let's go ahead and show off some of these goodies here. Let me make sure this is in the... Yep, cool. So first off is this sweet little magnetic hook holder. So this is a little piece of plastic that comes off, and you have all of your hooks that you want to lay out inside there. Nice compartment, I can't say that word, compartmentalized. Anyway, they have little compartments that each of the hooks can go into. So that's that, and there's the back. It's just kind of a vinyl material. And then inside here are all your tools. So nice foam, hard foam. And you've got all the basic tools that you would normally do for tying flies. Scissors and a nice hackle plier here. So everything inside that you can think of. Here's the vise, and I'm going to actually set things up for you so you can kind of see the vise. But all of these tools are up here ready to pull out and use at your leisure. And then this whole thing pulls out because down below is the base. Not super heavy, but it's got enough weight to kind of, hold stationary. I normally hold one hand on the side when I'm tying. And this I've never used, but this goes back in here. And here's the base. And then the vise part right here. So all that happens is you loosen this up. Sorry if I get my head in here. Get enough space in here. There's a little knobbing on here that kind of locks things in. And then you just kind of tighten things up. And now you have a nice little portable vise to start tying with. And again, all the tools are in here ready for you to use. I normally take with me a couple extra things. So my Kebari have typically two colors, black and white. So I normally take two bobbins. I don't use typically the bobbin that's in here with the kit, but I can. So I normally just carry a black and white thread. And then at least one hackle. So my flies, if you've been following me, are salt and pepper, black and white color. So I normally just, for quick and easy out on the road tie flying, I have a grizzly hackle here that's in black and white, and I can quickly tie up flies. So that's basically my whole little kit. Bring a couple threads. I have a vise ready to tie with, and so it's a really sweet little setup. And again, the tools are in pretty good quality. The hackle plier is really nice, works really well, and so I'm impressed with the kit, and I enjoy taking this rather than a ton of stuff that a lot of folks carry with them. They tie much more gourmet flies than I do. My flies are really simple. I just tie one type of fly, one pattern, and that's all I do. But let's see. Yeah, everything's in the frame here, I guess. That's everything. That's my fly tying set. How simple is that? So that's my little unique kit. And I'll go ahead and get a fly set up on there. Maybe I'll tie a fly for this video too. And that's it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tie a fly. Or my Salt and Pepper Sakasa Kebari, or Shiokoso Sakasa Kebari. And this is not going to be a close-up because I've kind of done that in the past with videos. But I just want to show you the vise basically in action. So normally when I'm tying, I have it, I'm going to kind of tilt it towards the camera here. But I normally just kind of hold the vise like this and tie. Like I said, the base is not super heavy, but good enough for, if you hold it a little bit. And I've got a little feather there ready. So I'm going to go ahead and tie in. I wish I had size 12 hook. I think this is a 14. And I'm out of my favorite hook in the size that I wanted. So I'm just going to use what I have. I'm going to tie in my white thread. Cut this excess off. And the vise holds really well. Holds hooks really nicely. Anyway. Now I'll create a little bit of a body. And if you remember, I tie in a black thread, so I'm going to go ahead and tie that in now. And I don't tie tons of flies, so I'm not great at tying flies, but I tie one fly only, so at least I can enjoy that aspect of tying. And hopefully my arm's not in the way here, but probably is. Oh well. Maybe if I tilt like this a little bit better. So I've got my black thread tied in there. Cool. So now I'm going to go back and create a bit of a head. I don't get too crazy, and I don't worry about my overlaps or any of that stuff. I don't think flies need to be that pretty. If they work, they work. That's all I care about. Then I go back about halfway, and time to try to delicately, which is always hard, tie in hackle here. Just got a single feather. And I'm going to try to pinch in here and tie in with the feather pointing kind of downwards, the curvature of it. And then tie it back. Let's get that locked in really good. That's good enough. And then try to, this is always a little difficult because you can easily break off delicate feather, but use my hackle plier. And I'm going to go around a few times, brushing my hackle forward. This is a small hook for the length hackle I'm using, but I don't really care. That should be good. Now to tie that in and lock it in. Cut off this excess here. And again, none of my stuff is precise. I just basically wing it. That's my style. And kind of pull this forward a little bit and make it a little bit more Sakasa, or pointing this direction. That's good. There's a lot of feathers in the back on this one, but I don't care. So I'm going to go ahead and tie off my white thread. I'm going to lock things in here with a hand whip finish. And again, my hands are probably in the way of all this, but this is not a close-up. This is just me tying a fly. Should be good. I'm going to probably put a spot of glue on it later. Okay, I think I'll trim some of these right here. It's good. Now I'm going to tie off the butt, the black, make a black butt out of this. And I normally come back about halfway, so the butt's black, but there's still some white behind the hackle here and white in front of the hackle. That's a nice butt. Whoop, just shook the camera there. All right, hand whip finish. I think I'll do one more. See if I can get this in the video there. Like I said, my hackle's way too long for the size hook that I've got here, but I don't care. I fish it. There you go. So I just used my little portable vise and works great. And thanks for watching my video.